Hey guys, this is Cherry Blossoms, and welcome to a new visual novel. We've kind of fallen away from doing them, even though that was kind of the start of my channel. But we're gonna go right back into one because I've missed them. So this is a new one called Without Within. Well, I guess it's not so new anymore. But I found it on Steam, and it looked like it would be pretty cute. So let's play it. Venti, 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 Venti! The chance of my fans. Oh, fans! Never mind. Venti, 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 Venti! The chants of my fans echoed through the door in front of me. One of my two bodyguards wrapped his hands around the doorknob. Please prepare yourself, Miss Venti. Once I open this door, we'll head straight for our limo. The guard had no reason to fret. I had long since grown used to these crowds. Still, I nodded to put him at ease. After taking a deep breath, he pushed the door open. A crowd of hundreds raised their cameras as soon as I stepped out. My guards waved their arms to shoo them away. This red carpet was for me to walk on, after all. I blew a kiss for those starstruck peasants. Oh, Miss Venti, please let us hurry, my bodyguard said. Too bad for him, I strutted along like a model on a catwalk. A group of reporters managed to worm through the crowd. They now tiptoed over my guards in hopes of scoring the exclusive. Venti, how does it feel to have won another Calligrapher of the Year award? A reporter asked me. Before I could answer, another dozen people shouted over each other, hoping for my attention. Venti, may I please get a photo with you? Can you sign some autographs for my kids? And 2 for me, of course. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm standing so close to Venti! My fans stamped their dirty shoes all over the red carpet. Finally, my bodyguards pulled out their pepper sprays to keep the fans in check. Oh no. A young male reached in my direction, despite having a spray aimed at his face. Rather admirable for a peasant. I extended a hand for this male fan to kiss. Unfortunately for him, he fainted at the sight of my perfectly polished nails. I reached my limousine at last. My bodyguard opened the door for me as I climbed in. My trailing fans snapped as many photos as they could. Miss Venti! Miss Venti! The crowd chanted as my car window pulled up. I messed up that, whatever. How odd. They never referred to me as Miss. Oh, my graceful presence must have been too much for their sanity. These poor things. Miss Venti! Miss Venti! Ah, nice little, cute. What is that, like a cat? Yeah, it's a cat girl. Cute. Oh. Well, I had fun while it lasted. At least I got to ride in a limousine for a good 30 seconds. In real life, my only registered vehicle was, well, my 10-year-old bicycle. My apartment had no space for a car anyways. Actually, this single room with the cracked walls might be an insult to the word apartment. Pull up those curtains for a spectacular $1 view, featuring a sewage pipe and wall tainted with yellow. Just open the window if you wish to smell some sewage as well. A breathtaking experience. By the way, sorry, I need to take back the one room thing. This place actually has 2 rooms, thank you very much. The second room happened to be a toilet. That's still counted, right? The toilet clogs 3 times a month, so be careful when using it. Miss Venti, Miss Venti! A woman's voice echoed from outside. She was no fan, but rather my landlady. I glanced over at my clock, 6 a.m. Waiting another hour or 2 would have been nice. She probably just wanted to tell me about another rent raise. Nothing good ever came out of that woman's mouth. I would be better off staying in bed. Rise and shine, Venti. Coming! As I changed into something more appropriate, the landlady still kept knocking. I said I was coming, did I not? Maybe I should walk out naked if that was what she dug. If this were a game, she might get a sale boost too. Oh, okay. Good morning, Miss Venti, the landlady said. I must ask, what is with that hair? It looks like you just woke up. That's because I did. It was a waste for young ladies like you to sleep away their youth. The landlady shook her head. She had no right to preach me like this. I wanted to tell her that, but decided against it, as doing so would give her an excuse to lecture me further. With her size, if I enraged her, she would just squash me into a Venti-flavored pancake. Miss Venti, your rent was due 3 days ago. Oh, well, at least there was no rent increase. So, sorry, madam. My next paycheck will come after tonight's shift, so I'll pay you first thing tomorrow morning. The landlady grunted. Alright, just know that if this keeps up, you'll have to find somewhere else to live. She spun around to leave. When she disappeared behind the corridor, I kicked my door shut, causing a piece of my cracked wall to fall off. I tried shoving the piece back into place. My efforts resulted in more wall fragments flaking off. Oh dear. Great, the landlady said she would make me pay for the next month. Once I became an accomplished calligrapher, she would beg for a chance to shine my shoe. Oh, another nice anime girl. Hey, I sounded a bit ranty before, but that was never my intention. A lot of famous people had humble beginnings. I would follow in their footsteps, but first I needed to put in the work. Cute. Oh dear. This music. Oh my gosh. Anyways. And so I returned to the busiest street in my area. With my calligraphy spread before me, I sat on the concrete and rested my back against the fence. Car horns, bland... What? Okay, whoa, backing up there. Car horns blared behind me, mixed with people shouting things about each other's mothers. Oh great. These cars kept expelling fumes that made me choke. Just one of the many things I dealt with the name of art. Pedestrians took up almost every inch of space on the street ahead. Surely this would be the day when somebody spotted my talent. Oh boy. As always, no one afforded me anything more than a passing glance, and my will soon dwindled. Let me be honest, I never expected to be showered with praise by every head who passed here. What was that old saying? 10% of people you reach out to will buy your work? I could live with that. Even just 1%, please. Anything but 0. I just wanted to scream at these people. They had no idea how much sweat I poured into these calligraphies. Rant or persevere? Let's see. I don't know, because if I just wait, I feel like that's not going to do anything, but you say rant, like the word rant itself just kind of seems rude. Well, not rude, just like, it doesn't seem like a good thing. But we should be talking about our stuff, you know, be like, hey look! This is some great stuff here. But then I feel like if I click rant, then she'll just be like, I put so much work into these, why aren't you buying them? And that's not a good thing. So let's... Okay, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, because then no one will buy my stuff. They'll just be like, wow, what a jerk. So, I'll persevere. I decided to keep these displeasures to myself. People often said that patience would be rewarded. I wondered if my patience would ever become worthwhile. Yeah, she was going to talk about how, like, oh, I put so much work into this, and that would not have been good. So, just as I thought this, a man paused to look at my calligraphies. He had a bucket of fried chicken in his hand. The smell made my mouth water. As the man eyed my work one by one, I felt my cheeks heating up from anticipation. At last! Someone who spared more than a moment with my works! This must be my reward. The timing could hardly be more perfect. I summoned the courage to speak with the man, but he spoke first. You're charging for these? Oh, I didn't change the voice, oops. I managed a tiny nod. The man snorted. I would never hang these on my wall, even if you gave them to me for free. Seriously, this is the most shameless display I've ever seen. Aww. Trolls online were one thing. Confronting one in real life was a rarity. Judging from the man's scrawny arms, I bet I could overpower him with ease. Then he would know just how big of a blunder he had made. Restrain yourself, don't attack him. Folks always said to ignore the trolls. I clenched my teeth and stayed put. After chuckling in my face, the man strutted off. Determined to prove him wrong, I continued to sit and wait for potential customers. Another 1,000 people walked by without sparing me a look. Lingering here any longer would be a waste of time. Aww. Honestly, I kind of wanted to do the, like, just pummel him to the ground option, but I don't think that would have ended well. As I packed my things, I insisted I was leaving because my part-time job started in an hour. Deep inside, I knew that the man's words had rocked my confidence. Giving up on calligraphy would mean I had wasted all this time over nothing. Yet if I lacked the gift, persevering might make things worse. Tears welled in my eyes and I clenched my fist to hold them back. Speaking of tears, I heard a kid crying in the crowd. Looks like we had a lost child in our hands. Some pedestrians shot him some glances, but none of them offered more than that. These really were horrible people. To cheer myself up, I told myself I would never want my calligraphies to be owned by people like that. I should help the kid, but that would mean being late for my job. Help him out. If I judged others for abandoning the child, then did the same myself, I would be a jerk and then a hypocrite. With a sigh, I walked up to the boy. There, it's okay. Did you lose Mummy? The boy was sobbing too hard to answer. I leaned in to stroke his back with one hand and his head with the other. Let me know if you lost Mummy, okay? I'll help you find her, so there's no need to be scared. The kid managed to nod at last, and I whispered good boy into his ear. What's your Mummy's name? Hungry. Her name was Hungry? Obviously not, girl. The boy's tummy growled, and I realized what he meant. Oh, well, how about I buy you a sandwich? The kid shook his head. I want ice cream! Wow. Hey kid, ice cream's more of a dessert, actually. I want ice cream! And so ice cream it was. One for him and none for me. The money came out of my pocket, of course. My poor, poor wallet. At least this kid could have eaten the whole thing rather than let half of it melt on his shirt. Jessie, the boy said. That's Mummy's name. Jessie! Jessie! I called as I strode along the street. Now people stared at me more than ever. Enough to make me blush, in fact. Maybe I should just try shouting Jessie at random next time I sold my calligraphies. The sky turned orange as time ticked by, yet, yes, I knew my shift started half an hour ago. Stop reminding me. A woman squeezed through the crowd and scurried towards us. She ran past a red light, nearly getting hit by a truck in the process. Mummy! The boy shook free of my hold and rushed to his mother's embrace. After muttering apologies to her son, the woman gazed towards me. Oh, thank you so much for your help. You're wonderful, just wonderful. The torrent of praise curled my lips into a stupid grin. Anyone could have done the same thing. Please, if there's anything I can do in return, just let me know, the mother said. Actually, there's something I need help with. The mother nodded. Anything in my power, miss. Which way back to the train station? Ah. Okay, now we're really late, but we helped out a little kid and his mom. The sky had gotten dark by the time we were out to work. I opened the restaurant door gingerly to avoid making any noise. Stealth mode switched on. They called me Ninja Venti for a reason. Miss Venti! The voice of my boss nearly made me jump into the ceiling fan. Sorry I'm late, I wanted to explain. Oh, but never mind, that was not part of her dialogue. I wanted to explain, but my boss just glared at me and my tongue slurred out into a bunch of syllables. My explanation was in there somewhere, probably, maybe. I received an earful from my boss, but at least I got to keep my job. Several colleagues shot me frowns for not being here during such a busy period. And then I took all the blame without complaint. Well, at one point I locked myself inside a toilet and screamed into a bowl. I also might or might not have fantasized about dunking my workmates' heads into the toilet. That was for me alone, though. At least I earned the paycheck needed to keep my landlady quiet for another month. As for the month after that, we would see when the time came. All I wanted to was to pursue my art, but reality kept on pushing me towards finding a second job. On my way home, I spotted a banner for an upcoming visual novel named Princess Aria. The game had long been hyped on every forum I knew. Amazing art along with a cast of famous voice actors. The writer and composer were big names too. For Princess Aria to have an ad this big, there must be a lot of money put behind the project. The way this banner hung high gave me the sense that it was extra important. Bright lights shone on the princess's face to impress potential players. Yes, that was what I really needed. If I had a banner like that, no doubt people would line up to buy my calligraphy. I could already imagine how folks would react as I walked along the streets. Hey, I think it's Venti. Wow, no way, you mean the famous calligrapher I see in all those banners? Yeah, she must be really good. Maybe we should ask for her autograph. My agent would then step in and speak on my behalf. Please, line up in an orderly fashion, everyone. How much for an autograph? Shut up and take my money! The agent nodded in response. Autographs are available for $100. Thanks. That would be $100, thanks, the game shop's owner said. Princess Aria cost twice what I had predicted. If I bought the game, I would have too little left for rent. I opened my wallet, hoping I might have more cash on hand than I realized. Turned out I had less, actually. I hung my head, and the storekeeper sighed. His arched brows pressured me into buying the game. I did ride 3 trains to get here. Might as well pick up something. I told the shopkeeper how much money I had, and he shook his head. The store owner pulled out a different game from under his table. He brushed away the dust on it so I could see the cover. The title read Sunflower War. Some visual novel about the battlefield. Copyright 1997, the bottom read. No wonder it was so cheap. Art by Invert Mouse, whoever the heck that was. That's funny. The front cover would fit... Oh, sorry, because you didn't see this, but the creator of this game, I don't know, their group name is called Infant Mouse, so the front cover would fit perfectly in the kindergarten classroom. I flipped the case to see what was highlighted on the back. This game supported up to 640 by 480 resolution. Truly the pinnacle of technology. The shopkeeper grimaced. He must have sensed what I wanted to say no. His stare made my palms stain with sweat, and I ended up buying the game. Dealing with folks like that had always been a weakness of mine. Remind me to never visit the store again. Alright, so that is all I'm going to have to do for today. But I hope you guys enjoyed. This is pretty amusing. It's a pretty cute visual novel. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And thank you guys again for watching. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!